everyone. Just come on live to do a laundry chat. So when you want to pump on, please pop on. Shay! Basically, my laundry routine is basically I use bold washing tabs.
Why are you speaking?
Because I'm live. Stop.
I know. But why are you speaking on that?
Because I'm talking to people.
Oh. That's racist.
So yeah, when you jump on, just please say hello in the comments. Let's have a chat while we're doing a bit of laundry and motivation. When anyone jumps on, then please just jump on and we can have a chat while I'm doing my folding my laundry. If anyone wants to jump on, if not, then they don't. Just bear with me.
I'm actually alive.
Go away from him now. Sorry about that, everyone. Basically, I had to sort out my two boys. So hopefully somebody will jump on and start chatting with me soon. I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm running on fumes at the minute. I'm very, very burnt out today. But obviously I've cleaned my hallway today, which obviously needed to be done because it was a bit of a mess. And I'll come on live to I hope everyone can see me. I'm not sure if I've got my settings up right. I hope everyone will pop on soon. chat. Say hi as soon as everyone comes on. I'm just folding laundry while we have a chat. Say hello, anybody? Today I'm running on fumes today, so I'm not kind of that bubbly person that was on yesterday, but it's just one of those things where obviously as soon as you burn yourself out, you kind of just burn out and you're just not wanting to do anything. But I have got my hallway done today, which obviously I have put my video up today as well. When anyone jumps on, then please just come and say hi. That would be good. Hello everyone, say hi. I'm just folding some laundry as I'm going live at the moment. Hi Tanya, how are you? How's the weather where you are? Because, oh, hurricane in America is absolutely bad. Didn't realise it was going to be that bad. I'm running on fumes today, but obviously I have put a video up of me cleaning my hallway. Which obviously if no one has seen it yet, then please just go, love you to go and watch that, because it is a bit different to kind of what I've been doing on my videos. Hopefully people will jump on soon. But Tanya, what laundry products do you use in your laundry? Because obviously I use Bold, basically ones where the stains get the stains remove your and everything else like that on it. I'm hoping to get the autumn and winter ones soon. Hopefully they'll have the stain remover in them ones, because I do like the stain removers, because obviously with having boys it's a lot easier to get the stain remover out. It gets clean, clothes cleaner, so. Yeah, I've bought some of the Tide laundry and the Downy softeners, but my son came out in a rash with that, so I kind of had to keep to what we're kind of used to, because obviously his skin is pretty bad, so it comes out with rashes and stuff like that, so I need to be careful on what I use with him, I guess, because obviously some of the laundry I have to do is with fairy tabs, and obviously the softener and the other bits to go with that, because my son is horrendous to get rashes, so I'm okay with the Tide and obviously the Downy, and all my other children are. It's just basically it's my son, he's just got really bad skin, so I've got to be careful on what I use with my boy. So have you been up to anything today, Tanya? You done anything? Done any cleaning? Did it, you know? Has the is the hurricane near you? Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's really bad. So I kind of have to wash what we need to wash with, because obviously it just gets too expensive if I'm buying 6,000 different laundry things, especially with the cost of it all as well at the moment. It's just horrendous, to be honest. Oh, that's great then. Have you seen the news over it? It's just horrendous. It's not nice. Climate change is here and it's gonna get worse, I'm afraid. Have you done anything with your day, Tanya? Anything? Or are you just having a chilled weekend? Yeah, it's not great, is it? 40 people. That's counting, I guess. Or as I've watched the news, I don't know if there's any more people that they've found, but it's not great at all, is it? It's just horrendous out there at the minute. My weather today is cold, but we got the sun out, if you can see through the curtains. That's why I kind of closed my curtains, because I know that it's going to be horrendous to kind of see or anything like that with me sitting here. It is very, very sad. It's not great at all. I mean, I'm so hoping that everyone's being safe over there. It's just, it's not great. Hello, say hello. Whoever's just jumped on. We're just talking, obviously, about the hurricane in the US at the moment. It's not great, is it? The news and everything, but it's not very great, is it, really? Hi, Kimberly, how are you? I'm just obviously just folding up some laundry while we're having a good chat, so I'm hoping that you've got everything done. Oh, are you in the US? Are you actually where the hurricane is, or are you just outskirts of where it all is? Because I have watched the news and it's not looking great. Really not looking too great over there. And I hope everyone is being safe. Because I know it's actually hitting Kentucky at the moment as well. With them having rain and wind and stuff like that over there at the moment. So I'm hoping that everyone is being safe over there. Yeah, Kentucky's kind of got the rain over there, over that way. It's not great, is it? Because it's just moving that way. So I'm hoping that everyone's going to be safe and everything else. Kimberly, have you done anything with your day today? Because obviously I've been doing laundry. I have got another video up of me doing my hallway. Hi Rabbit, how are you doing? You're out shopping. I hear that it's really bad over there at the moment. It's raining and stuff. Really windy. I've seen the news as well. It's not looking great over that side, is it really? Obviously I'm just doing folding my laundry as we're like talking as well, so just chat as you're in a chat group. Do you know what I mean? Just say anything and I will reply back to anything that you're gonna say. I'm I'm here to chat with you guys while I'm doing my laundry. Please do share my chat to anybody or anything like that. Just let them know that I'm actually on and I'm here to chat with them. No, no, I think there's quite a lot of people that just, yeah, I just stick it into a basket and then yeah, I'm on the go or basically doing it all. I leave the socks till last, you know what I mean? Because it's just hectic to kind of look for it all and just everything else, so. I do like to kind of fold my laundry when it comes out of the tumble dryer, but obviously I've just chucked it into this thing because obviously I was doing my hallway video today, so but yeah, doing my hallway, I was actually running low on energy. I'm really running low on energy at the moment. Don't know what it is, don't know. I think it might be the weather. I think it's just getting to lots of people at the moment, so. Oh, clothes are never ending for me, especially when there's 6 people in my house. Never ending. It's a joke, really. But can't complain. What does everyone use in their laundry motivation? Because obviously I use Bold and Fairy, because obviously my son has very sensitive skin and obviously I have to be careful with him because he comes out with rashes and it's not very great when they do come out of rashes anyway, but we all kind of have that. Who do I have here? Can somebody just say hi or say something to say that who's here? socks now. Yeah, I've had about 2 coffees already since I've been up, and I've just no energy at all. It's just, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just needing some extra vitamins or something. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm just not that motivated this weekend. And obviously I was very motivated last weekend to kind of get everything all done. But this weekend I'm just kind of like, I'm flagging really badly. Say hi, whoever's on. Yeah, I don't use the Lysol. I use Dettol laundry sterilizer, because we don't kind of have anything more than kind of the Dettol one. I use Dettol a lot anyway because of my Dettol's like Lysol, and is it Clorox where you lot are? It's just the same sort of stuff, but Dettol here is the most popular one. Obviously you guys know that I'm in the UK and stuff. Did I get my... Yeah, I actually slept quite well. That's what I'm trying to think. That, have I slept too much and I've just overslept? Because last night my boys actually made me sleep, and it's been a very, very, very long time since I've actually had a good sleep. So I'm just kind of thinking, have I slept too much, or have I just... I'm not too sure. Yeah, I use Lysol, the spray sterilizer, and I do use Clorox as well. The wipes, because I do know that they are, apparently they are very good in the US, and obviously I do have some friends that actually live over the US, and they do send them over to me. So they do say they are kind of the best thing that they have over there. So they said just to try them out, and they have actually worked for us. Say hello, whoever's come on. Yeah, having a good sleep is good for you, because when you have mental health issues, it's just kind of, it doesn't help when you don't get any sleep at all. And obviously trying to tell 2 young boys that have ADHD and autism, that kind of thing, it doesn't go down well, does it really? Obviously it is just 4 o'clock here, and obviously they're upstairs playing on their gaming. You know what kids are like, they like their gaming, so I just let them play. Yeah, two boys with disabilities is hard on me, because obviously I do it by myself, and obviously I am like the single parent, and I do the school runs, getting them up, making sure they get there on time, you know, making sure that they get all their needs, making sure they make their appointments to obviously see their dietitians, and I don't know what they call them in the US, but it's called Child Development Center here, which obviously, because they're so behind on learning, and they act like a lot younger than what they should be, kind of at their age. They are classed as disability children, which there is nothing wrong with disability children at all. They still a human being, and they still have the capabilities of doing different things. But obviously my boys are kind of they are better with their hands, building stuff and doing other things. But when it comes to obviously maths, English, other things that they have to use their knowledge with, they are needing that help. There is nothing wrong with disability children. They just need that extra support. Disability children are more smarter than any, because I have dyslexia. I'm classed of having dyslexia, so I find it hard to understand a lot of things. And you know, it's difficult. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously I struggle to help my boys, but then, you know, it's just one of them things. Obviously I've got older ones, and they do obviously help me quite a bit, and they are quite knowledgeable in that way, because obviously my 3 girls, I don't see anything wrong with those. But I think my boys have come down with kind of what I've got, because with the functioning part of like the brains and stuff like that, I'm quite bad at. Because if I don't get no sleep, I don't function very well, and I'm completely shattered. I need more sleep. You know, I just don't function at all. It's not nice, it's not great, and sometimes you get very, very irritable if you don't get much sleep or everything else. But today, yeah, I'm just so lack of energy. It's unbelievable. I just don't know what's going on with me, to be honest. Oh, your grandson is autistic. Oh wow, it's just basically the same as what my boys have got, but they've got ADHD on top of that. So basically they're on the go constantly. Even if I want to put them to bed at a reasonable time, they will still stay up all night. If they wake up at like 9 o'clock in the morning, they will still stay up late and still get up at 9 o'clock in the mornings. Yeah, even when they're you know, sometimes when obviously my boys are actually well asleep, I can go in there and they can have their eyes wide open. It's the way that the functioning of the brain is that they know that they're asleep, but their eyes are still awake. It's just how it works. It's just how the brain, or the function of the brain. Anxiety, do you know what? Depression and anxiety is the worst kind of thing that anybody could get. Do you know what? Yeah, I wish they would give me that much energy. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what? I wish I had it. I am ADHD, because I wouldn't stop. Yeah, yeah. I think a lot of people have anxieties. I think it's got worse since we've had COVID. I don't know if everyone agrees, but I think it's more to do with where we were like isolated and stuck in our homes and just not able to do anything, go out, you know, meet your family, do anything. I think it's more now where everyone can see each other and they mingle and everything else. I just think everyone's just got anxieties of basically wanting to do that now, because it's just been so long that we were in lockdown. It was just basically everyone's just got to that point where it's like we want to just be left alone and just want to be, not want any of the hassles. Because we never had. The problem is when you are locked up in your house, you have no issues, you have no dramas, you're just your own person in your own home. Drama is stress, and that's what I try to stay away from, because I can't be bothered with it. What I have to deal with as just one person, yeah, it is hard. It is difficult and it's stressful, and you know, I was on my own in lockdown. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I have my children around me, and obviously, my ex was kind of still, obviously, still having them. But when I was, you know, when the children were with their dad, I was still here on my own, doing absolutely nothing. I was just kind of in the four walls, thinking, why am I spending the time at home, which obviously in lockdown you had to, do you know what I mean? But I, it just was going through my head. Life's too bloody short now, do you know what I mean? What's the point of stressing out? What's the point of, you know, fighting something that you're not gonna even bother to survive in, do you know what I mean? What is the actual point? Do you know what I mean? It's just wasting all that energy on just somebody that just don't give a crap, to be honest. Okay, it is, yeah, it's difficult when you live on your own and stuff like that. And yeah, people do want that, kind of want that help and want to ask for that support and help and everything else. And there's no shame in that. There is no shame in asking for a bit of help. No one should be ashamed of that. I don't know if you know, but obviously in the US, I don't know what they're called, but does anybody know what CPS it means? Well, basically in the UK, CPS is Child Protection Services. I had the support of having a social worker. I recently only just had my case closed, so obviously things have changed for me. I have got better. I am keeping up with things. I am looking after my children the way that I should be. I am making sure that my children get the support in school. I make sure that everything is all in place, even if doctor's appointments, eye appointments, going to meetings with the schools. But you know, sometimes you miss a meeting because obviously stuff is going on, like the children are poorly or something like that. But I do let the school know I can't make the meeting because obviously I'm looking after my children and everything else. But yeah, they came in and they helped me massively. And I don't get me wrong, I'm not proud of them being in my life, but they did come in and they actually supported me, and I'm very grateful that they have, because I was struggling hardcore with my children. But oh, hi Rabbit. Yeah, I was just talking about obviously CPS services. Obviously in the UK, that is having social worker support. I did have that and I had it for 4 years, but now they've closed my case after the 6 weeks holidays. They closed my case. They're no longer in my life. I changed things. To me, I'm basically a very, very strong person to go through what I've been through with child protections and other people. I'm not proud. I'm not proud of having them in my life, but they did come in and actually help me because I was struggling. Yeah, I've got rid of them now, and that is the main thing, is that I've still got my children. In the UK, they can be very, 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 like, they can take you to court and they can take the parent responsibility away from you completely. But they didn't do that with me. They actually came in and supported me and my children. And to be honest, I'm kind of a little bit more grateful for that, because if they didn't come in, then I think they would have taken them. I think they would have took my children. But now there's no shame of somebody, you know, them coming in and supporting me. There is no shame in that. But yeah, obviously I have finished obviously doing my laundry, folding my laundry and everything else up. But yeah, we can sit here and just chat like normal people and just everything else. But yeah, to be honest, I have been through a lot to become the strongest person that I think I could ever meet, to be honest, because I've been through a lot, and it's been difficult, and it's been rough, and it's been a massive roller coaster with schools, with meetings and everything else, you know what I mean? And it was tough. And I'm so glad that I'm not going to those kind of meetings with them again, because it was just like, Sarah, that's your fault. Sarah's this your fault. You should be doing this. You should be doing that. But I knew what I was doing, but they kept saying to me, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be doing. Yeah, it's like, actually, no. I'm the parent here. I know what's best for my children. So, yeah, I do protect my children. I do try to not have them on my videos, and I do try not to have them on my live stream either. But maybe one day I will do that, and you know, let you see my children. Well, I don't think you'll see my older children, but I think maybe either one of the younger boys, maybe. Depends how they are and if they want to be, I guess. But I will ask them, and I will see what they want to do. Hi everyone, how is everyone doing? Basically, I've just finished off folding my laundry. Obviously, I have asked what laundry products that everybody uses. So if anyone wants to have a chat and let me know what they've been using. And I have been obviously speaking about CPS as well. I think that's probably why I'm so protective over my children now, because I've had those in my life, and it's just protecting obviously my children and making sure that they are safe and making sure that they are getting what they are needing, and what, you know, that being the best mum that you can actually be. But I'm not being funny, but they don't give you everything in a book as being the best parent in the world. Do you know what I mean? You have to learn these things. You have to make sure that you get told these things sometimes, because it's very difficult. Yes, we do. We do have that, and we have the method cleaner as well. We have Mrs. Myers as well. But yeah, being a parent is a learning experience. And it's making sure that I keep up with what I've been taught and everything else. It's just it's a lot to take in. It's a, you know, sometimes it can overwhelm you in what is said, and you know, it's a lot to take in, and it, you know, with their needs of having food in the house, making sure that they're healthy, making sure that they're well safe, and making sure that they're in a loving environment. It's lots to take in. But we all learn from mistakes. We all learn from, you know, people pushing those buttons. It's, yeah, I was dealing with quite a lot. Yes, absolutely. I was dealing with a lot. I was under stress. I was overwhelmed with it all. I was doing courses. I was doing I was basically I am still doing a domestic violence course. I am still in doing that. But yeah, I'm well above of where I was years ago. I'm doing so much more than what I was doing years ago as well. I'm making sure that my children get what they need when they need it, and making sure that their clothes are cleaned, making sure that they are cleaned, making sure they go to school cleaned, making sure they've got school uniform, because obviously in the UK we have school uniforms. We don't send them in normal clothes here. But yeah, it's a lot to deal with, and it overwhelms you. It can actually put you in a lot of severe depression, because I was very severely depressed because I was in a domestic violence relationship at that point where they would come in, and the only way that was going to stop was me to phone the police and get him arrested and get him done for what he was getting done, which obviously I have got a restraining order against him now, so he can't come anywhere near me, he can't come anywhere near my house or anything like that, because it was too much. It was way too much. That's why I just try not to be in that kind of lots of drama, and I try to not put myself in situations like that again, and just think of my kids and just make sure my kids are getting everything that I can give them. Is anybody else on to have a chat and stuff? But anyway, you know, that's over and done with. I'm over it. It's still very there. Do you know what I mean? Because nobody wants that stress in their lives, and nobody kind of needs that hassles. Nobody needs that kind of drama in their lives. Do you know what I mean? Nobody needs it. So that's why I've got the attitude of basically when people tell me that I should be doing this, I should be doing that, I tell them to get stuffed now. Exactly. If anyone causes you drama or any issues or any stress or anything like that, I'll just say, just tell them to get stuffed. Leave you alone. Get over it. Sorry, that I just have that attitude now because it's kind of like, what is the point? What is the point of draining yourself over people like that? It's not worth it. Honestly, it really is not worth it. Yeah, it does. It does make you mad. It makes you very angry, and it doesn't make you function either. Do you know what I mean? It just makes you more drained. It makes you more, yeah, it's not worth it. None of it. Just don't put yourself in the drama that other people have got, to be honest. It's not worth it. I'm too tired for it all. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it does. It just winds you up. And it gets to that point where obviously it winds you up that much. You start taking out on the kids, and that's what I'm not gonna do. I'm afraid that is something that nobody is needing. I'm a different person now, so I've just got to that point where I'm just at that point where it's like, actually, just leave me alone, isn't it? Sometimes if people don't want to hear what I've got to say, or they don't agree what I've got to say, then like I said, tell them to get stuffed, leave you alone. Yeah, I am. It's just some people just take the mickey, and just, that's what people don't need and don't want, is to have people that just take advantage of that. So I've just got to that point where it's like, I stay on my own, don't talk to many people, and I will just be completely fine with that. I can rant on here. I'm sure people will listen to me. Hello, is anybody here? I'm just too much of a good person that people just walk all over me, and it has got to that point where it's like I try not to let it get to me, and I just, because I thought some people were my friends and they just stab you in the back, and it's just something that you just don't need. It's not worth, and it's just hassles. It's just too much. I try to kind of, sometimes it's good to be on your own, because you just, if you keep yourself to yourself, you're just like, actually, I don't have the hassles of anybody telling me what to do, when to do it, how to do it. Do you know what I mean? It's just, it's how I want to be. Do you know what I mean? It's just who I am. I think I've just got to that point where, because I'm getting so old, because I'm 44 years old. I know I don't look it, come on, I get it, and people do say that I don't look 44 years old, but I am 44 years old, and I'm just getting to that point where it's too much. I can't be bothered. My life is just, I'm just happy how I am. And do you know what? Being this kind of age, you just can't be bothered with it no more. Do you know what I mean? I've just, I'm getting old. I just feel like sometimes I say that I've got the t-shirt, done that, I can't be bothered with it. I'm too old for that. But I've lived long, God, do you know what I mean? I've just, yeah, I can't be messed with it no more. Like I've said to everybody on my other lives, if I get somewhere on YouTube, then that is absolutely great. But if I don't, then I've met friends. I've that's all I seem to want anyway, is just to meet friends and make a family union of everyone. Do you know what I mean? It's just, it doesn't matter about the money situation. I'm happy that I'm making new friends. That's all I'm looking for anyway. It doesn't matter about any of that, you know, me getting to where I need to be or anything like that. At least I've got what I've got, and I've got friends to talk to. Thank you. Exactly. See, we're just in our middle ages, and we just can't be bothered. Got too much going on in my life, to be honest, to kind of have more stress. we're all getting old. We're all. To me, I think I'm going into kind of my early menopause anyway. So I'm just getting to that point where it's like no hassles for me. Because I do kind of get angry at some things, and I do get miserable at some other things as well. Do you know what I mean? I just get irritated quickly and fast, and I wake up with hot sweats and stuff like this. I just get to that point where it's like we just get to that point where it's like where we get, what's the point of it all? Do you know what I mean? You know, we've been in, we were in lockdown for nearly 2 years, and we missed out on quite a lot in those 2 years. And now I've got to that point where it's like, actually, we've missed out on so much. We need to get that back. "55's not that old." Definitely not. I'll say you've got many years in front of you yet. So many. Even 48. That's not old. We all have so many more years left in us, and we just have to live them. And you have to enjoy them as well. Whatever you've got, whatever we've got there, we've got to live what we've got and how we lived it. And I have decided that I'm not gonna live with stress, and I'm not gonna live with living with depression and anxieties for the rest of my life. No, I'm not. I will overcome everything that I've been through, and it has made me the strongest strong person to live what I've been through. Yeah, like I say, everyone doesn't know what everyone's going through, and I get it. Yeah, we do have to keep going on, regardless what we've been through. Come and say hi. We're just having a bit of a chat. I'm sorry if you heard that. That was my hate your son just burping. if you heard it. Yeah, I like to smile, but some days you just, I don't have that smile, and I have to have that smile sometimes. If you don't smile, you will just cry. That's what we usually say. If we don't laugh, we all cry. Yeah. Sometimes you have to hide behind the smile to kind of give what we really are trying to say to people, I guess. Oh, I'm really sorry. That is the hardest thing, is losing a loved one. Definitely is. We all go through some grief, and it affects us in some ways, but it does get easier. Trust me. I've lost people in lockdown, and I lost my grandmom, I lost my granddad, I lost my uncle due to having cancer. So we all go through losing somebody that we love and cherish, and it's difficult. It's very difficult. And then obviously I lost 6 of my friends. 6 of my friends during lockdown. Okay. I lost 6 of my friends in lockdown, and they were very, very young at their age, and they left their young children behind. They left obviously their parents behind. They've left a lot behind. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, some of those children had to go into care, which obviously I've obviously stopped my children from going into care. So it's not great, because I have been in the care system as well, and it's not great. I don't like. I was honest with the social worker, and I said I have what I was honest with them, and I said I don't like social workers, and I don't think anybody likes social workers, but they, in the UK, they like to keep the children with their parents. So they do come in and they support you, and they make you learn about keeping the kids safe, and making sure that you are safe as well. on top of absolutely everything else. But it was rough. It was rough having them in. Say hi, whoever's actually on, because I do see three people on, but I can only see two people chatting to me. Yeah, and that is rough as well. Do you know what I mean? Looking after people and looking after your home and everything else. But everything else that I have to deal with is kind of looking after 5 other people, plus me, plus my house, plus making sure that they get what they need. It's rough. It's a rough life at the moment. But I know it will get easier. I know it will always get easier. Has anybody else got anything else to say? Anything else that anybody wants to know about where I live? Anything else? Because originally I'm from Scotland. Sorry, I'm from London. I was actually born in London, and then I moved up to Scotland for 2 years when I was a kid, when I was little, and then obviously I moved down to south of England, again down to obviously Rushden area, and I'm kind of in the Bedfordshire area now, so I'm yeah, I'm just I'm basically half Scottish anyway. Do you know what I mean? Because my mum's Scottish and my nan was full Scottish. My granddad was full Scottish. Most of my family is from Scotland, so yeah. Say hello, whoever's on with me. I can see 4 people on, but I think a lot of people are not on, maybe because of the hurricane down your way. Because I usually have Crazy Chicken Lady on as well, which obviously she's not on today. What do you mean? What's it like over my end? Well, obviously last weekend we had thunderstorms, flooding, schools closed. We actually had a tornado watch over this area too, which obviously was a bit of a shock because we don't really have that many tornadoes or anything like that over here. But yeah, it was pretty rubbish down this way. What buildings look like? Basically, my house has 3-bedroom house. I have a bathroom upstairs, and then obviously I have my hallway, and then stairs going downstairs, and then a little hallway again, and then come downstairs, and then I've got my hallway to my entry, and then obviously I have my kitchen and diner is together, and then obviously when you come down to my stairs, I've got my living room where you go into my hallway, and then you go into my living room, and then obviously a little bit down where you come into the door, you have my little my little bathroom. Yeah, I understand that some people have apartments, some people have houses, some people have bungalows, they have you know, just things like that. Obviously I have a 3-bedroom house, so I have an actual house that we live in. Do you know what? If I had a 4-bedroom house, I would be upstairs, because at the moment I am actually sleeping downstairs because all my children have the rooms upstairs, because obviously my eldest has the small room, and then I've got my second eldest and my middle daughter in one room, and then I have the 2 boys in another room. So basically they have all upstairs. Obviously with me having 6 people in my house, it's quite warm anyway, do you know what I mean? Because we kind of you know, we have family time, we have sit down time, we watch movies, and we, you know, we have that quality time together. So it is easier to heat one room really, because we have the doors shut anyway. So say hello, whoever's on. I used to sleep upstairs, but obviously with having 2 older ones, plus obviously children that need their own rooms now, it's got to that point where it's like, actually I gave up my room to give to my children, so obviously I've sacrificed my own room to kind of have come downstairs. Excuse me. Sorry. I told you I'm so lack of energy right now. I really, do you know what? Yeah, sometimes it does help me out being downstairs because obviously I have that space of other things, but obviously with the boy, if the boys are awake, then obviously I do kind of have to go upstairs and make sure they try and get back to sleep. Anything else anybody wants to know? Does anybody use dryer sheets in their dryer? Yeah. Which ones do you use? Because obviously I use the Aldi's ones, which they smell absolutely fantastic. I have heard of Gain, but I'm not sure if it'll be okay for my son's skin because he's very sensitive when I do change products and stuff. I have to kind of watch what I use. Anyway, I hope everyone goes and watches my hallway clean up today. It's called Burnout Clean with Me, my hallway. Hopefully you'll go and watch that, and hopefully it will give you some motivation to do something or anything. Like I'm hoping that this live gave you some motivation to kind of do some laundry or something like that as well. But I'm gonna close this live off now because obviously everything's all done now and we've had that nice chat between all of us, and I will say goodbye to you all and wish you a good rest of the day, and hopefully you will all stay safe with that, obviously the hurricane over your ways. So I will say goodbye to you. Love you all. Bye.